my Beauties Big Sister channel. I cannot believe right now, but I am surrounded by Dior Backstage makeup. I have never tried Dior makeup before. To me, it's such an aspirational brand. It's a brand that I haven't invested in before, so I'm really excited to try their products, see if it's worth the hype. I mean, just by looking at them though, I'm in makeup heaven. They look so pretty. So I'm going to try a full face of Dior Backstage. If you want to see what products I'm using and what look I create, then just keep on watching. The first product I'm going to try is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This reminds me of the kind of MAC foundation in the terms of the bottle. Also MAC do their face and body as well. So it's cool that you can put it on your body. So it does say to shake well. I do have two shades because it's so hard when you're looking online to see what shade you really are in a foundation. This one is 4N, which is neutral, but that looks really dark, so I'm not going to go for that one. I'm going to go for this one, which is the 3.5N, which looks a little bit more my skin tone. Now obviously my face is a lot lighter than my body, so that's what we're trying to match it up to. I'm going to be applying it with this brush, which, like, how beautiful do the brushes look? They just look so sleek, so chic. So this is full coverage fluid foundation brush. So it's a dual fiber brush. It picks up and deposits just the right amount of product to deliver flawless correction and streak-free high coverage and weightless finish. So I never ever use a brush really to apply my foundation. So we're gonna give this a go. Normally I do use a beauty blender, so let's see how this works out. Okay, what is special about you? 3 ways to wear it. So it says for a light nude coverage, use your fingers to apply 1 layer of foundation and massage into the face. So I guess that would give more of a tinted moisturizer kind of finish. The medium coverage is 2 layers with a brush. From the center of the face outward. Obviously, when you apply foundation, it is really beneficial to apply it to the center of your face. It's generally where you need more coverage, and then buff it out, because then you don't get those annoying streak marks around this area here. But it does say for full perfection coverage, use a round brush and apply up to 3 layers of foundation in circular motions. Okay, so in terms of like the pipette, is that what you call it? It's like a squeezy bottle. Very much reminds me of the MAC one. This color does look really good for me from what I can see here. I'm just gonna put a little bit straight into my hand. It is very liquidy. Okay, so I'm just buffing that into the skin. I mean, that has applied beautifully. For day, I definitely wouldn't apply more than the 1 layer, because this is definitely all you need. I would say this is quite a decent coverage with just this 1 layer here. I am quite happy with how that looks, and it's made me look really nice and bronzed, which is always a good thing. This is a really good color match. Feels so light on the skin, like it feels like I haven't got anything on. It feels more like a powder than a liquid. Brush is also beautiful. That's applied really nice. I'm really impressed with that. The coverage is beautiful. It's definitely more of a matte finish than a glowy, but I think for like day, this is really nice. I'm gonna do what they told me to do and just go in with another coat. You can see like I didn't apply much product at all. Second skin finish, that's what it feels like. So 91% of women agreed that it's extreme condition proof, okay, and 90% of women said it's photo ready finish. Okay, we need to test this out. It does make you look very flawless. It does say that it's waterproof and then it's sweat resistant. So actually what I think this is probably good for me is if I'm going out for like a full day of say meetings, if I'm rushing around, I do get quite sweaty, I do get quite glowy face, so sometimes I do need more of a matte finish to tame that. Let's go on to eyes. So I'm going to take this, which is the DIOR Backstage Eye Palette in Warm Neutrals. So this is the palette here. It's a really nice size. I find like a lot of my eyeshadow palettes that I have are huge and they're really heavy to carry around day to day, but this is really compact. You've got 8 beautiful shades in this palette, all very wearable shades to be fair. I'd wear every single one of these for like a nude eye. And then you've got a primer in here as well, which for me, I find is really unique. I don't have an eyeshadow palette that's got a primer in it, which completely doesn't make sense because you definitely need a primer when you're putting on eyeshadow. So the fact you've got that in here, I think is really good that they thought about that. And the fact that you've got the DIOR logo embossed on every single eyeshadow here, I'm living for. I'm gonna go in with the primer, just using my fingers for this. Quite like a creamy, slightly tacky formula. Kind of reminds me of my Illamasqua eye primer that I've got, which I really, really like. Now, I've only got one eyeshadow brush to do this whole look, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go down, but I'm gonna give it a go. So this is eyeshadow shader brush. So it's a flat tapered brush, perfect for setting and shading eyeshadow. I mean, it's not exactly the fluffiest brush, but let's see what we can do. I'm gonna set what I've just done with this shade right here, which is more of a creamy nude. The only thing I would say about this is it's slightly annoying it doesn't have a mirror in it. I know it looks so pretty, but I do like palettes with mirrors in because I am normally doing my makeup like on the go, on a train or, you know, wherever. Normally in a toilet getting ready for an event in London. I thought I'd touch this powder once and the DIOR logo would come off, but actually, it's still hanging on in there. Let's go in with this beautiful orangey brown shade here and go all over the lids with that. Oh, the pigment is really strong. You know what, I thought this was gonna be really hard to blend with, but so far so good. That primer is definitely working. If you are not a professional at blending eyeshadow out, I'm definitely not. This is really, really simple. Like, I'm using a flat brush. I've never been able to blend with a flat brush before, but because these shadows are just so high quality and so pigmented, and then the primer is just really helping me blend out right now. So because I've only used this side of the brush, I'm then gonna flip it around to the clean side and take this beautiful shimmery ambery gold in the middle and pop that. I think I'm gonna pop it like, yeah, from the inner corner to the middle. Such a pretty color. And then just with my finger, I'm gonna take this beautiful, more of an icy gold. I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner of my eye. I love how that just makes that inner corner just really, really pop there. Okay, next I'm gonna go back to the face. There is the most beautiful face palette. Like, look how gorgeous that looks. So this is the DIOR Backstage Glow Face Palette. So there's two highlights in there, a blush and a bronzer. I mean, the bronzer is like a shimmery bronzer, so I'm not sure I'm gonna like contour with this, but I will definitely add some glow and bronze to my face. These look super, super pigmented. Let's just see. Let's just do the bronzy and the, wow. They're pigmented. I mean, these probably look amazing on the eyes as well. A little bit annoying that I don't have a concealer because that's what I feel like I'm needing right now underneath my eyes, but I haven't got one from DIOR, so we're just gonna leave that. I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is the blush brush. I mean, it looks super, super fluffy. It's slightly angular, but yeah, really nice petite brush, which I do really like for the cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with the bronzer first up. Okay, not much product is getting on this brush. Let's build it up. Okay, dust a little bit over the cheek. I'm gonna take the blush, just dust over here. Pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with this beautiful champagne one right on the tip of this brush, and I'm gonna use the tip to then add my highlight. Pop a little bit underneath the brow bone right here, a little bit on the tip of the nose, and then just on the cupid's bone. Then just actually going to use my finger and go into the white here, which is a super white highlight, and that is what I'm going to put just to emphasize that inner corner. It's now really, really popping. And then just to finish the look, I'm going to go in with this, and I have not used one of these in so long. So this is a lip palette, so they are like lip creams. This is definitely what more makeup artists use. They use lipsticks in a palette. So these look really, really gorgeous. Again, really warm, neutral shades. I think I'm going to go more towards the end of the palette just for something different. I think I'm going to go for this light brown right here. And I have got the Dior lip brush, which is really cool. So it looks just like a little pen like that, and then you push it up, and then as you can see, your lip brush comes out. So really handy for taking it around with you. And again, this is so handy if you're going away because you've got so many different lip looks here in one little palette. Right, so I'm gonna go for this medium brown here. This is the shade Matte Amber. So you've got gloss, satin and matte in here, which is really cool. So that's your gloss, that's your satin, and then this is your matte. So yeah, I'm going for the Matte Amber. With these, obviously because they are a cream, the Dior logo comes pretty much straight off. I mean, obviously it's a cream product, so I'm not really surprised by that, but the powder ones are really staying in there with the logo, which is cool. Love this shade. It's actually really nice to apply it with a lip brush. I don't normally do that, but I'm getting a really precise finish because it is so petite. Just gonna go in with the shade next to it. This is Burgundy. Just outlining my lips with this so that the outer edge is slightly deeper. It's really nice because even though this is a matte lip, it feels like a normal lipstick, if that makes sense. It's not drying at all, it just feels like a normal buttery lipstick. I really like this colour combo that I've got going on right here because I think it defines my lips really well. It makes them look a little bit more plumper, but really love the shade. I think it goes with the eye look really nicely. Guys, let me know what you think of Dior Backstage in the comments below. I think it's 10 out of 10 for packaging. The packaging is just absolutely beautiful. I think my favourite product that I've tried is the Glow palette because, I mean, that pigment in there is crazy. That is so gorgeous, and I love all of these four. I think they're really pretty, especially that white on the inner corner of the eye. I think that's really, really nice. And then runner up, I would say the eyeshadow palette. I think that blended beautifully. Really love that you've got a primer in there as well. So yeah, and all of these colours are very, very me. These are the heroes for me, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have tried Dior Backstage, then please let me know what you think of it. Oh, I just can't wait to put these in my makeup bag and make them look really pretty. Please let me know what you guys have been up to in the comments below. I am sorting out my beauty products now to do some Beauties little sister videos, so keep an eye out for those, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!